EasyForms Studio supports two fundamental drawer types to match different design aesthetics. Outer drawers. The drawer front covers the cabinet face and overlays the sides. Inner drawers. The drawer front sits within the cabinet opening for a more recessed appearance. You have comprehensive control over your drawer setup. Adjust the total number of drawers in the cabinet. Set a uniform thickness for all drawer components. Customize each drawer's height ratio relative to other drawers. For example, you can specify that the first drawer has a height 3 times larger than the second and third drawers, or that the first and second drawers are twice the height of the third. When you later resize the cabinet, these proportional relationships are maintained automatically. When you hide the fronts to inspect drawer construction, you'll see that each drawer consists of a front, currently hidden, left side, right side, bottom, and back. This standard design assumes wooden construction for all sides, but offers flexibility. If using metal drawer systems, you can exclude the left and right sides from the cutting list. Adjust bottom and back dimensions to accommodate manufacturer specifications. Hiding the back and right side provides a better view of the drawer's configuration options. Inner height controls the ratio of sides and back height compared to the front inner thickness, defines the thickness of left, right, bottom, and back components. Front gap determines the distance between the front and other drawers or neighboring cabinets. Inner side gap sets how far the drawer sides are positioned from the cabinet sides, critical when selecting drawer slide systems. Back gap specifies how far from the cabinet back the drawer will sit when closed. Top and bottom overflow determines how much taller or shorter the front should be from top or bottom. If you want to conceal cabinet legs with the first drawer, simply increase the bottom overflow. This extends the drawer front downward to create a clean appearance at the cabinet base. These drawer customization options provide both design flexibility and practical manufacturing specifications in a single integrated system. EasyForms Studio includes automated support for Gola profiles, the invisible channel systems that allow handle-free opening of doors and drawers. The system supports up to 3 automatic profile positions. For each profile, you can precisely adjust depth of the channel, height of the profile distance from the top of the cabinet. This automation eliminates the need to manually calculate complex Gola profile placements. Cabinets can be designed with either rounded or squared legs with adjustable height. It's important to understand that legs serve primarily as design and rendering elements. The cabinet height measurement does not include the legs. For example, if you specify a cabinet height of 720 millimeters with 100 millimeters legs, the total visible height will be 820 millimeters, but the manufacturing dimensions for cutting will remain at 720 millimeters. This distinction ensures accurate material calculations while providing realistic visualization. The Relations feature allows you to attach up to 4 additional cabinets to a main cabinet, creating complex furniture assemblies. When cabinets are related, they move together as a unified group. Their dimensions can be programmed to adjust proportionally. This is particularly useful for creating multi-part furniture like wardrobes or entertainment centers. For example, you can create a base cabinet and then attach a smaller unit on top by choosing the above relation type. By including width and depth in automatic scaling, when you modify the main cabinet's dimensions, all related cabinets adjust proportionally. The offset control for each relation allows you to create gaps or overlaps, perfect for embedding drawer units within cabinets, creating display shelving between cabinet sections, setting precise spacing between stacked units. When you duplicate this assembly, you're now working with your first complex cabinet object. With related cabinets, the joint dimensions appear below the width or height controls of the main cabinet. Note that related cabinets disappear from the individual cabinet list. When you select the main cabinet, both parts will be visible and controllable as a unit. These complex cabinet assemblies can be saved as templates for future use. By clicking Export Cabinet, the complete definition is saved as a JSON file that can be reused in other projects shared with colleagues, imported into any EasyForms Studio installation. This template system dramatically increases productivity by allowing you to build a library of common furniture assemblies. As you've learned, EasyForms Studio automatically recalculates all elements when you resize a cabinet or change dimensions. While this is typically beneficial, sometimes you need more control. especially when creating irregularly shaped cabinets for corner installations or custom spaces. The most efficient approach is to start with a cabinet that closely resembles your intended irregular shape. In the Navigator, you'll see this object as a standard cabinet with all its cabinet properties. Click on Dismantle Cabinet to convert the structured cabinet into individual freeboards. Once dismantled, the cabinet hierarchy no longer exists, and you'll work with each board individually. To reshape the components, select the first board, press Tab to enter edit mode, press Command plus R or Ctrl plus R on Windows. To add a cutting line, click with left mouse button. To position the cut, press Escape. To leave the cut at center, press 3. To select face mode, select the face and extrude it. Repeat this process for the other sides to create the corner shape. For the left side, select the face and extrude it. For the top face, extrude to fix any missing parts, particularly important when working with Gola profile functions. Verify that the height is correct for your design. Adding new components. Remove old measurement indicators and add new ones if needed for cutting centers. To add a sideboard, click B to create a new board. Rotate on the X-axis, move on X, then Z, then Y. Enable Snap for Y movement for precision. Scale on X by pressing S and then X. Ensure Scale is selected in the toolbar. Scale on Z to complete the dimension adjustment. After snapping operations, it's always good practice to check dimensions to ensure you haven't accidentally snapped to nearby vertices. For our example, confirm that the board height is 720 millimeters and the width is 300 millimeters, half of the original cabinet width since we made a center cut. With these techniques, your corner cabinet is ready for production. This concludes the Cabinet Basics tutorial, providing you with the foundation to create both standard and custom furniture designs in EasyForm Studio.